Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications. And now, let's join ace broadcaster MAMODE AKUGHA as he takes us inside the Niger Delta.
Hello out there and welcome to the program. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Niger's oil-rich region. I'm your regular host, MAMODE AKUGHA.
Inside the Niger Delta.
The Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC has inaugurated a number of roads in Calabar South and Calabar Municipal Local Government areas of Cross River State. The Minister for Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, who performed the inauguration in company of the Governing Board Chairman of the NDDC, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, and Managing Director Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, also inaugurated the Commission's State Office in Calabar, as well as some agricultural tools. In their separate remarks, Mr. Ebie and Dr. Ogbuku assured the people that the Commission was ready to partner with state governments for improved service delivery across oil-producing states.
When the current board and management of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), led by Board Chairman Mr. Chiedu Ebie and Managing Director Dr. Samuel Ogbuku were inaugurated into office, they were charged to bring to bear the dividends of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu across the largely underdeveloped communities in the oil-rich region. So far, the Commission's leadership has lived up to that charge, moving from one community to the other, completing several key projects that were hitherto abandoned while initiating and undertaking others that are ongoing, along with other social programs to better the fortunes of the people. Last week, this was again on display as the Commission inaugurated 8.1-kilometer network of roads, hand tiller machines, and the NDDC State Office in Calabar South Local Government Area of Cross River State.
And to the glory of Almighty God. Amen.
Amen. The roads cut across Idang Street, King Duke Street, Ikot Nkebre, and Nyangasang area in Calabar South and Calabar Municipality local government areas. The Minister for Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, who officially inaugurated the roads and agricultural equipment, commended the due of ABA and Ogbuku for providing transformational leadership in the NDDC.
NDDC was on rent in this property. With this board and management, they'll be able to buy it and restructure it to this present level. So I think we have to commend the management and board of NDDC for deeming it fit to add 3 or 4 more state offices to the 2 they met before.
Taking up the podium, ABA, who gave the promises of even more life-impacting projects to the people of Cross River, called on them to continue to support the NDDC.
You must support us, because when you support us, it means that we can work peacefully, we can work harmoniously. Today you have this office here, you have a permanent address, and very importantly is that it provides the right atmosphere for the staff of NDDC to discharge their duties creditably well.
While for his part, the Chief Executive Officer of the NDDC, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, adds that the provision of the hand tiller machines was to encourage the people to go back to agriculture so as to ensure that there is food sufficiency in the region.
Food production and trying to ensure that we are self-sufficient in producing what we eat is one of the things Mr. President stands for. And because we know that is part of Mr. President's vision, it is now left for us to ensure that we support farmers from the region to boost their food production.
Goodwill messages came from dignitaries at the ceremony, including the Senate Committee Chairman on NDDC, Senator Asukwo Ekpeyong, Deputy Chairman on NDDC in the House of Representatives, Honorable Leko Jafaru, the Cross River State Commissioner of Works, Honorable Anko Pius, and others. Residents of the Idang community who now have a smooth and motorable road, courtesy of the commission, were full of gratitude.
It was hard for us to go out and come back as freely, but now we are so much grateful and we are appreciative to NNDC and our senator.
But I thank God as NDDC has made it possible for us to even drive, even keke, we dey fly with bicycle, everybody they laugh, so I really thank God.
The excitement of the people and appreciation were not just in words. They put up a captivating performance as the popular traditional Abang, Oboki and Iyok dances left the NDDC and all in attendance entertained. While clarifying that part of the road was constructed by the NDDC, a section is currently ongoing by the state government. The State Commissioner for Works, Pius Anko, and the Cross River State representative on the board of the NDDC, Orok Otu Duke, while addressing journalists, made a case for proper understanding between the two entities and the need for collaborative partnership in the transformation of the state.
Inside the Niger Delta.
As rising sea levels and increasing coastal erosion continue to pose threats to coastal communities, Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doyediri, is calling for a joint effort across global, national and subnational levels to stem the tide in Bayelsa State. The governor made the call last week at the Ocean Rise and Coastal Resilience Summit in Nice, France.
In recent years, multiple reports by experts, including the United Nations, have continued to warn that sea levels will continue rising with devastating impacts due to global climate change. Already, several coastal communities are feeling the impact with frequent flooding, shoreline erosion, and saltwater intrusion into vital freshwater resources, threats that now hang like dark clouds over millions of people living along the world's coastlines, including Bayelsa State and other states in the Niger Delta. This is not a scene from a movie. It is the reality of Sangana, a coastal community in Brass local government area of Bayelsa State. Over the years, relentless flooding has swallowed more than 2 kilometers of this community, and every year, residents watch helplessly as the waters creep closer, destroying their homes and washing away their means of livelihood. This is not an isolated case, as communities like Kemfa, Akempai, Amasoma, Anibeze, Osifo, Abueto, Odiama, Koloama, and several others, all in Bayelsa State, have had to share the same fate in spite of interventions by the state government. To address these kinds of critical challenges, the United Nations recently organized the Ocean Rise and Coastal Resilience Summit in Nice, France. The summit, which was held ahead of the United Nations Ocean Conference, UNOC, last week, brought together policymakers, environmental experts, and global stakeholders to brainstorm and develop tailor-made solutions that could address the unique challenges faced by coastal cities and regions. Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doyediri, who was part of a panel session at the summit, spoke on the theme, Tackling Coastal Threats in Bayelsa, Local Solutions for Global Lessons.
For us, it is no longer a time to be looking at competitiveness, and there has to be some multi-government approach to these issues and these challenges. The multi-government approach will have to look at collaborative governance and collaborative and synergizing governance, both subnationally, internationally, and again with all the stakeholders in the international system.
Governor Diri added that in spite of the challenges occasioned by the rise in sea levels, the state is building on the initiative of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to create the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy at the subnational level. Through this ministry, the state is harnessing its abundant marine resources, unlocking the vast potential of the blue economy, and investing in critical areas such as mangrove restoration, which plays a vital role in protecting coastlines and preserving biodiversity.
Not only have we gone into policy innovations, we are also looking at promoting mangrove restoration.
Inside the Niger Delta.
And in Delta State, the governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori, says the focus of his administration is to lay a foundation of solid infrastructure and a robust economy that will position the oil-rich state as a key global player from Nigeria and a prime destination for foreign direct investment. Governor Oborewori made this known last week when he met with the management of China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC, at the global headquarters of the construction giant in Beijing, the capital of China.
Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborewori, often described as a project engineer by experience, has taken his campaign for rapid transformation of Delta through infrastructure renewal to the global stage. The governor was in China, where he met with the global management of the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC, at its headquarters in Beijing. While discussions focused on how the construction company can partner with the state government in realizing one of its cardinal focus on meaningful development, Governor Oborewori stated that his special focus in infrastructure, particularly building and rehabilitating roads and bridges, is to ensure that all previously isolated parts of the state are properly connected for improved socio-economic interaction between the people. This, he added, would create opportunities for economic diversification that will better engage Deltans in meaningful ventures that would ultimately lead to improved living standards for the people. Governor Oborewori, while restating his stance on the delivery of quality projects to the construction company, which is already undertaking some jobs in Delta State, said the administration is open to partnerships that will facilitate the swift attainment of its vision for a developed and prosperous Delta State.
Inside the Niger Delta.
NDDC at 25.
Making a difference, across Nigeria's oil region, oh yes, this not the day for our region to shine brighter. Development in every place, we will be right here making a difference, NDDC, NDDC, we there for you.
NDDC, 25 years of making a difference.
AKUGHA Group, oil and gas, dredging, power and air transportation. AKUGHA Group, petroleum product sufficiency, energy sustainability and infrastructure development.
For 2.5 decades, the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, has been at the forefront of peace building and development across Nigeria's oil-rich region. As the foremost interventionist agency in Nigeria celebrates these 25 years of making a difference, Inside the Niger Delta with MAMODE AKUGHA is proud to bring you a special video contest tagged The NDDC Story in My Community for residents or indigents of any of the 9 NDDC mandate states. All you need to do is to first follow us on our YouTube page at NDN TV Nigeria. Then shoot a 1 to 3 minutes video of an NDDC project in your community. whether it is completed, ongoing or stalled. Your video must clearly show the project and its location, including your community, local government area and state. A visible project signpost if available. And of course, you sharing the impacts of the projects in question. Let the world see the NDDC through your eyes. Show us the change or the challenges. At the end of the contest, the best story wins a grand prize of 1 million naira. Second place takes home 750,000 naira, and third place will walk away with 500,000 naira. And that's not all. Selected videos will be featured on Inside the Niger Delta across TV and digital platforms, giving your community the spotlight it deserves. Submissions open from May 6 to July 6, 2025. To enter, simply visit our website at www.ndntv.com.ng. Click on #MyNDDCStory and follow the instructions. Now it's time for you, the people of the Niger Delta, to tell the NDDC story in your community from your unique experience. NDDC, 25 years of making a difference.
For the past 32 years and counting, Income Electrics Limited, an indigenous power company, has been at the forefront of power generation, transmission and distribution, amongst other related services in Nigeria and other African countries. Behind this electrical engineering firm that continues to expand the boundaries of innovation and sustainability in the power sector is a visionary leader and pace-setter in the person of engineer Dr. Ogenochukwu Matthew Edewie, who, through his expertise, continues to pioneer new approaches in solving the ever-growing energy needs in Nigeria and indeed Africa. The Delta-born electrical engineer founded Income Electrics back in 1992 and grew it to become one of the biggest Nigerian one-stop power solution outfit with many other subsidiaries and business interests in the sector. Recently, this titan of the power sector in Nigeria, engineer Matthew Edewie, celebrated his 65th birthday, and to mark this milestone, we now take you through his life's journey, the birth of Income Electrics and his overall impact in the power sector in Nigeria.
While many may be enjoying the fine work of Income Electrics Nigeria Limited, a company in the business of generating, distributing and retailing electricity with its subsidiaries, few people may know the brain driving its remarkable success. His name is Engineer Dr. Ogenochukwu Matthew Edewie, a man often described as an embodiment of integrity, innovation and value creation by those that have come across him. Born in 1960, Dr. Edewie hails from Afisire in Ughelli North Local Government Area of Delta State. He started his academic journey at St. Francis Primary School in Sapele before proceeding to Government College Ughelli for his secondary education. After 5 successful years at Government College Ughelli, he then attended Edo College in Benin City to obtain his higher school certificate, HSC. He later got admitted to the University of Benin, where he studied electrical and electronics engineering. Armed with his degree and an unquenchable desire as well as rock-hard determination, Dr. Edewie started his career as an electrical engineer at Sokotech Nigeria Limited, where he spent over 5 years between 1986 to 1992. In 1992, he founded Income Electrics Company Limited to navigate the intricate waters of the Nigerian power sector. The vision behind this was simple: to provide homegrown solutions to the huge energy deficits in Nigeria through the entire power value chain and to ensure access to electricity in underserved and unserved communities. Since then, Income Electrics has remained steadfast in its commitment to its founding vision, delivering power solutions that serve humanity from concept to completion, which is handing over the keys. It could be said to be Africa's only end-to-end power solution provider from generation to transmission, distribution, retail and manufacturing. 32 years on now, the company is not just surviving but it's thriving as a major player in the power value chain and expertise cutting across engineering, procurement, construction, commissioning, operation, maintenance, management, and consulting. Some of the major projects the company has undertaken, both completed and ongoing, include the 36.5 megawatts Independent Power Project (IPP) in Freetown, Sierra Leone, the 252.2 megawatts gas turbine power plant Omoko, Rivers State, and MVA diesel power plant at Obudu, Cross River State, the Brutu and Focados mini-grid projects in Delta State, and the 12 megawatts gas-fired power plant Onne Oil and Gas Free Trade Zone in River State. Meanwhile, the 36 megawatts dual-fuel power plant at Apapa Port Complex in Lagos, which is still at the proposal stage, is also expected to be one of the company's flagship energy infrastructure projects that will help in boosting industrial productivity in Nigeria. The company, known for overcoming difficult terrains such as those in the Niger Delta, is also about to commission the 20 megawatts power plant at Escravos that will provide electricity to about 30 oil and gas host communities in the area. This project, initiated back in 2018, is indeed a game changer for the people who, despite hosting Chevron crude oil terminal and their rich oil resources, have been in darkness without electricity for decades. The Escravos Power Project, when operational, possibly in the next few weeks, will stimulate economic development and improve living standards, as well as give some sense of belonging to the people. Overcoming all the logistical and other challenges to deliver this major project is truly a testament to the expertise, dedication, and leadership of Income Electrics in the sector. Also, Income Electrics has pioneered a public-private community partnership strategy to provide electricity in the riverine areas of the Niger Delta. This innovative approach is being piloted through the Brutu Focados mini-grid project, as well as the Niger Delta Development Power Pole, which is currently being considered for adoption by the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), a partner with whom the company has previously undertaken and successfully delivered several rural electrification projects across some of the most challenging terrains in the country's resource-rich yet underserved region. Engineer Idewe is also the managing director of For Power Consortium, the major shareholders of Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company, or PHED for short, which supplies power to 4 states of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, and Rivers. The consortium also manages Easy Pay, a digital platform that makes everyday bill payments and utility services quick, secure, and easy. They also run the largest meter factory in sub-Saharan Africa, known as Metering Solutions Manufacturing Services Limited, MSMSL, with headquarters in Akwa Ibom State. Income Electrics, under the visionary leadership of Engineer Idewe, is tackling one of the most pressing challenges facing Nigerians today, which is the high cost of energy for households. The company is addressing this issue through its Energy Cost Reduction Initiative, which combines energy source optimization with enhanced efficiency. Engineer Idewe has attended and undertaken several executive programs at prestigious institutions, including IESE Business School, Harvard Business School, the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University, Wharton Business School, and Lagos Business School. That has kept his mind sharp to this day. Engineer Idewe is a fellow of several professional bodies, including the Nigerian Institute of Power Engineers (NIPE), the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria (COREN), the Nigerian Society of Engineers (NSE), amongst others. In recognition of his remarkable contributions in the field of engineering in Nigeria, He was conferred with an honorary Doctor of Science degree in engineering, honoris causa, by Michael and Cecilia Ibru University in Delta State in 2023. Engineer Edewie is also known for giving back to the society through the Income Electrics Foundation. He has awarded numerous scholarships to students now pursuing various levels of education across the country. The foundation is also working to establish a vocational and technical training school to equip young people with the relevant skills and knowledge needed to thrive in today's fast-paced and competitive world. Recently, friends, associates and family came together to celebrate a remarkable milestone as this accomplished businessman and towering figure in the power sector turned 65. For them, it was more than just a birthday. It was a tribute to the exemplary, hard-working and resilient spirit of a man who has consistently blazed the trail for over 30 years.
He is somebody who focuses on achieving and he doesn't stop until he achieves it. He is also blessed with a heart of gold for him to have carried all these Nigerians behind him. We want to wish him more years of service, more years of glory, more years of fulfillment to the service of the nation and Africa and to the glory of God.
Perhaps it would not be out of place to call on the federal government to tap into the very vast experience of Dr. Edewie in its attempt to turn around the rather epileptic power sector in Nigeria.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Well, that's our package on the program for today. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region, will be back same time, same station next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles showing right now on your screens. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA thanking you for staying tuned. Bye for now.